Well, have we got a treat for you tonight? Welcome to Get Real with Rick Dancer. And this show is called The Bucket List because I'm looking online and I see a friend of mine, Matt Powell from Eugene. And he and 18 of his friends are doing the party of a lifetime. So this is a budgeted trip. I'm going to let Matt come on and explain how it works, but they're coming to us live in Baja, California. And this is a budget trip where they have really crappy cars. And well, anyway, I'll have him explain. Our sponsors tonight, Chris Dental Family Dentistry, brought to you by them. Also, and Denture Center. They're going to start doing more denture work now. They've hired a denturist. He's going to come in and do that work for them. They are all about back in the blue and your civil liberties too, and making sure you get the dental care you want. So if you're looking for dentures, that's a partial, that's a one, that's a whole set. Dr. Bratland is now offering that service at Chris Dental Family Dentistry, in addition to the crowns and all the other things that he does. In fact, later this month, we're going to have a show on how they make the crowns, which is super interesting. Our other sponsor tonight is Buck Sanitary Service. And I bet Matt and his friends, where their cars are parked now, could really use a Buck Sanitary shower and the toilets and all that kind of stuff. But let's bring Matt on now and talk to him. Hey, Matt Powell, how you doing?
Doing good, Rick. I hope you recognize me without my suit and tie.
You know, Matt, when you sell your car at the end, because you'll tell people how that's going to work, I think you could get even more for that shirt.
Yeah, isn't this a great shirt?
You know, that is Oregon Duck, Hawaii.
Oregon Duck Hawaiian shirt.
And it's as loud as you are.
It's great. It's great.
So, Matt, I saw this on Facebook and I just went, oh my God, I've got to get you guys to do the story with me. So tell me what this is.
Yeah, so this is the Eugene to Baja 3000. And the story kind of in short here is about 15 years ago, me and my buddy started talking about a trip that we would drive from Eugene, Oregon to Cabo on a $500 budget. Now, granted, this was 15 years ago, so a little bit of inflation. Well, some life changes. And earlier this year, we said, you know what? We're doing the trip. So we did a little research. And we decided a $3,000 budget, which includes your vehicle purchase. So that's your full transportation budget. To San Felipe, Mexico was a good trip. So we have made it. We got 7 cars here, 7 teams. There is a point system, points for picking up hitchhikers, points for crashing a wedding, points for getting a tattoo. There's big points for charitable acts. We had a great charitable act going over the pass. A guy was stuck outside of his driveway. It was snowed in. And we had one of the teams pulled up and shoveled for like an hour his driveway to get this gentleman into his home. So charitable acts, good points.
So you guys built this whole game, and how long are you on this trip?
So we left from Mohawk Tavern in Springfield, Oregon on Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. And we arrived late last night here in San Felipe. The trip actually ends next Thursday, or I guess it'll be this Thursday now. So it's a 1-week trip in Palm Springs. We have a reception where we have our family and friends flying in for the reception, where we'll award the Eugene to Baja Award, which I should share here, to the High Point team.
So why are you doing this, Matt? What's this all about?
You know, I think, especially what's going on in the world, Rick, sometimes people just take life too seriously. I think, if you have something that you want to do, and like I said, my buddy and I have been talking about this for 15 years. We used to talk about it like it was a joke, like, oh, we'll buy just beater cars and we'll see if they make it. And then we'll go to Mexico and then we'll give them away. And so just earlier this year, I think it actually was January. So at the start of this year, we're like, let's do the trip this year. Let's do it.
So you're going to sell the cars. Tell them what you're going to do with the cars when you're done.
Yeah. So one of the high points thing is your net on the car. So let's say you bought a car for $1,000 and you sell it for $2,000. You got $1,000. So that's some points there. But you can also donate your car, and then that's even points. So for example, my partner and I, in our car, we're just going to donate it. I don't know how much it's worth. We have about $1,700 into it, but we've I don't know. It's kind of over there by the sun, but we've made it kind of uglier along the way. We got luggage up there, but we're going to donate it to just a nonprofit in Palm Springs.
Matt, take us over to your car and show me.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go the long way. I'm gonna start here. This car here. Now, Rick, I'm going to go like this so you can kind of see it. So this is Felicia.
Wow. Oh my God. Nice out. Yeah, nice outfits, guys. Yeah.
Nice outfits.
And this is yours.
This is the Lincoln.
Actually, I like the mashup, the bass.
Oh my gosh, Matt. That's so funny.
So we have this Venmo account.
So Matt, you also have a limo.
Yes, we have a limo. Let's show you the limo. I'm gonna keep it going here at the cars.
Okay. So you guys, this is they're in Baja California. They left Eugene last week, and this is 18 guys, several teams trying to beat each other, not to get there, but to make the most points. They have a whole point system. This is like a real thing. Wow, that's kind of a nice truck right there.
Well, here's what's funny. This Range Rover here, Rick. Let's bring in the driver, Brian. What did you pay for this Range Rover?
This was a $2,000 Range Rover with about $600 in repairs.
Seriously?
Seriously.
You're going to score some good points. Did you know? Do you know who owned it?
What's it? No, we did not own the owner. Nope.
So is that part of the game? Is because Brian if he can get a ton of money for that Rover?
Correct. So he has it listed right now, I believe, on Facebook Marketplace
47.
for 47.
So you'll kick ass on this team, won't you?
We're hoping to. Yeah, we're hoping. Yep.
So Brian, why is this such a good thing for you to do?
It's just fantastic friendship. Hanging out with the boys. Doing a road trip. Taking advantage of the great weather and the challenge of making it down here is really what we love.
Don't you think people are kind of starting to doing their dream right now? Like, you know what I mean? I think Matt was talking earlier about everything going on with elections and the world and recessions and inflation. It's like you just kind of say, screw it. We're going to go do this thing. And,
It is. It's been in our minds for years and years and years. And finally to get it, to happen, it's a lot of fun with friends, and right now is the perfect time to have it happen.
So tell me, you guys, about the end. Like when you get together at the end, you're going to have everybody in Palm Springs, your wives and all that kind of stuff. Matt, explain.
Yeah, so our accommodations in Palm Springs are a little nicer because, again, we're all, mid-40s, fairly successful. So we felt we needed to treat the wives for letting us go and play for a week. So we finished a week later from the start date with a reception at our resort there in Palm Springs. And that's where each team will unveil their points, where they're at in the point system. It is an honor system. There are some of the points where you have to have video evidence. So like crashing a wedding, skinny dipping in public, getting a tattoo.
Okay, so did anybody do that?
Yes, I think we have. So there's also, because there's not a max amount of passengers per vehicle, there's a max per points per vehicle. So for example, skinny dipping is 1 point per person with a max of 2 per vehicle. So I think there's 4 or 5 skinny dip points.
Okay, hold on. It'll come back. Hang on. I think. Hey, they're in Baja, California. So this is a group of 18 guys, and set up teams. And they've been wanting to do this for years. Matt and his buddy for 15 years. And they finally did it. And so they give them extra points for skinny dipping in public, crashing a wedding, all those kind of things.
Why don't we let Matt use his phone?
Here we go. Matt, I lost you.
This is a good view, though.
Matt, I don't have your picture right now. You're just sound only. Hey, Matt, can you hear me?
So I don't know if our reception, Rick, but it says everyone can see you and hear you here. So we did, as I say, have a 1 tattoo point. So if you go back over here to Team Felicia, which is Shake and Bake here, their car is named Felicia, and he was dedicated to the point system Blue Monkey Weasel and Team Felicia did get a tattoo. You gonna show us your tattoo, Brandon? Here comes the tattoo.
Okay, so you're slacking just a little bit. We might get you. I got your voice.
Okay.
I got your picture, but you're frozen.
There's the tattoo.
Oh, I want to see it, but I can't see it. It's not showing.
Okay.
Hey, Matt,
Yes.
what did you learn from this whole thing?
You know, I learned you gotta not take life too seriously. And if you've been talking about doing something fun, creating a memory, just do it. You know, it's fun. Like I said, we used to joke about this, and now that we are, 80% of the way through it, I'm like, why didn't we do this sooner? You know, so just if you have something on that bucket list, do it.
You know, Matt, I was listening to a podcast with Jordan Peterson and a woman who's a scientist who studies happiness. And she said the best things to do are not to buy someone something, it's to go on experiential vacations with people. So you kind of just did something that people, have wanted to do and want to do, and you just have to kind of make it happen, don't you? I think we lost him again. Anyway, that's Matt Powell, 18 guys. They're staying in kind of cruddy accommodations right now, only because that's what they have. And they want to save money to make that point system. And then they're going to have a big party at the end with their wives in Palm Springs. So why do we show you this tonight? Because I think you got to encourage people to get out and do things, to do something different, to step outside your box, to don't do, if there's something it's on your bucket list, what are you waiting for? Because you don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow and you don't know what's going to happen with the world. And so these guys, 17 of them, took a chance and did something really big. And I think Matt is going to get back. I think I can get him back here. Hey, Matt, I got you.
Okay, so sorry about that, Rick. I think my phone's not the greatest. I apologize. So I don't know where I lost you, but I guess to answer your
question. I want to see the tattoo. I didn't see the tattoo.
Oh, you did not see the tattoo. Okay, let's see the tattoo.
You guys, you can't go away without seeing the tattoo. Okay, buddy, show me.
So the backstory on the tattoo, Rick, is the team name here is Felicia.
The car's name's Felicia.
The car's name's Felicia. So here's the tattoo.
Okay, now I can only see one problem here. Is he married to someone not named Felicia?
He is a single man. He has amazing kids, divorced, but happy guy.
Well, you've just limited your dating pool.
In fact, Rick, let me show you what I added to his car.
Hey, Matt. That's awesome. So Matt, tell him he just limited his dating to girls named Felicia.
He has realized that now. And luckily, he's kind of, not really into dating right now. But so he was okay with it. I'm worried about what's going to happen when he starts dating again.
Yeah, just keep his arms down.
Yeah, keep his arms down. Yeah.
Hey, Matt. The other thing I was going to ask you. So when you show the video of the streakers at this big party, is it going to be adult only?
It is adult only, but it's all edited and censored in a appropriate way. So it will be appropriate.
You're supposed to just have junky cars. You're not supposed to be showing your junk.
Yeah. Again, you just sometimes have to not take life so seriously.
Hey, Matt, I think it's awesome that you did this. And thank you so much for working this out to do this with us. Just to encourage other people to kind of go out and do that thing they've never done. They keep talking about it. Why not do it?
So I'm getting called over here, Rick, so I got to see what's going on. I'm not sure.
This is like one step up from middle school.
It's been a fair amount of time back in hospital.
It is. Well, one of the more I think not entertaining stories. Actually, there's a lot of entertaining stories with this trip, but heroic stories is the gentleman from Maui. Him and his teammate were shopping for cars, and they were struggling to find a car that fit their.
Oh, darn. No. Oh. Yeah. Well, you guys, this is technology. When you go into Baja California, sometimes everything there. Wait, there he is. Now you're back.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I can hear you, Matt. I can't see you. There you go.
Okay,
I
so
got you.
we flew from Maui to California to purchase the.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is kind of sucking on you. Hey, Matt, just do it without the video. Just do the voice and we'll hear the story. That'll work just fine. I'll let him come in and out again. He'll get
Okay,
there.
sorry. So the gentleman flew into California, bought the vehicle, paid $900, drove it all the way to Eugene, Oregon, to drop it off, flew back to Maui, and then flew out a couple months later for the trip.
That shows how badly you guys wanted to do this.
So we're going to do it again, 2024.
Is this going to be an annual thing then, you're thinking?
Well, we're going to wait a couple years. So 2024, we'll do it again. We'll make some changes, some improvements, but it's been a blast. I didn't know a lot of the guys that started, and it's great, fellowship, great relationships. It's a very diverse group of guys. The one thing we have in common, I think we're all in our mid 40s, but it's been a great trip overall.
So what did you learn about yourself?
What did I learn about myself?
You know me.
I learned I like to be in charge, and that's not a positive thing necessarily. So there was a lot of stress and pressure about where the next checkpoint is. And then when my car was lagging and not making it, I had a lot of stress, and I just did not like that.
So you learned you have to let it go, huh?
Let it go. Absolutely.
Matt Powell and all your buddies, thank you so much for inspiring us today, okay?
Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Looking forward to continue to support and watch you. And I appreciate all you do and just the good you do. So thank you.
All right. Matt Powell, see you later, man.
See you, Rick. Thank you. Take care.
You're welcome. All right. There again, Matt Powell and his 18 guys. And I didn't know that. I thought they were all friends, but apparently they didn't all know each other. So we'll come back here with a little bit more. We want to thank our sponsors, Buck Sanitary Service. In fact, I'm going to roll an ad here real quick. Shower, porta potties, fancy porta potties, and furnish these all over, like forest firefighters, weddings, all kinds of different events. You can have them service you. Male, female restrooms, and fancy rest areas, rooms for weddings that are outdoors. But give them a look when you're looking for something. And our other sponsor, Dr. Michael Bratlin, is not one to mince words.
This is Dr. Michael Bratlin from Chris Dental. Just because we live in Oregon doesn't mean we have to accept this crazy left-wing ideology the rest of our lives. We don't have to succumb to CRT, gender identity indoctrination, and out-of-control homelessness, crime, and so on. We can actually make a change, and it starts with the next election. Right now, it is our responsibility to make sure that those who share our same values are elected in November. Make sure you and everyone that you know actually votes. We can and will take back Oregon.
And that's it for this edition of Get Real with Rick Dancer. So again, take a chance. Go out and do something that makes you uncomfortable, like it did for Matt. And I just love that they went out and did it. Again, I saw it on Facebook and I thought, so I wrote him over the weekend and said, Matt, where are you ending up? I don't know anything about what you're doing, but tell me, I want you to come on the show. So we did. So share this on your page, let other people know what's going on and inspire them to get outside themselves and go do something really amazing and out of the box. Skinny dipping gives you points, apparently.